Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Noof. Today, our group will present an article review titled Individual Work Engagement, Performance, and the Role of Work-Life Balance in the UAE. This article is based on a recent study by Al-Naqbi and colleagues published in 2025, which examines how work engagement affects individual work performance and how work-life balance plays in mediating role in this relationship. The study is important because employee engagement has become a major challenge for many organizations in the UAE, especially due to demanding work environments, long working hours, and the need to balance professional and personal responsibilities. In this presentation, we will summarize the article, explain the main employee relations issues connected to course concepts, analyze the findings, and present recommendations and lessons learned. This article investigates the relationship between employee engagement, individual work performance, and work-life balance in the UAE. The study collected data from 98 employees working in different sectors across the UAE. The purpose was to understand whether employees who are more engaged at work perform better, and whether work-life balance helps strengthen this relationship. The findings show that employee engagement is a key factor for organizational success. But it is also a challenge in the UAE because many employees experience pressure from workload and difficulty balancing work and personal life. The article also highlights that work-life balance plays a mediating role, meaning it helps improve employee engagement and in turn enhances employee performance. Overall, the study emphasizes that organizations in the UAE should not only focus on performance, but also on creating a healthy work environment that supports employees' well-being and balance between work and personal life. Thank you.
This slide focuses on employee engagement and work-life balance. In the case study, the company introduced a digital tracking system to improve efficiency and monitor performance. While this helped the company, some employees felt stressed because they were being monitored constantly. As a result, their work-life balance and job satisfaction were affected, which can reduce employee engagement. When employees feel supported and valued, they are usually more motivated and productive. Other factors that influence engagement include employee well-being, leadership style, and having clear roles and responsibilities. These help employees feel more comfortable and confident in their work. Overall, technology can improve performance, but companies need to balance it with employee well-being to create a positive and productive workplace.
Employee engagement shows the level of psychological and emotional commitment from employees towards the organization. With a high level of employee engagement, organizational loyalty, trust, and commitment can be achieved, which will drive productivity and performance to the optimal point. Organizational culture and structure in the UAE play a critical role in allowing employees to participate, be more engaged, and their voice to be heard. Such organizational cultures and structures are flat structures or employee-oriented cultures. In terms of leadership styles, more engagement can happen in democratic leadership styles as opposed to autocratic leadership style. As for the well-being of employees, when there is a balanced and an engaging workplace environment, employees' satisfaction, performance, organizational effectiveness, and success will follow. Employees must be able to allocate and balance their time and energy to work and life responsibilities for their well-being. If they are able to do that effectively, they will be more engaged and involved in both their workplace and lives without any conflict. And for employees to be more engaged and involved in their workplace or lives, this requires them to communicate effectively with others, or organizations can establish effective communication practices in the workplace to increase task, goals, and objectives achievement. When effective communication is set in place, the flow of information will improve knowledge, productivity, performance, and decision-making, leading to organizational effectiveness and success. Thank you, and my colleague Ahmed will continue from next slide.
Hello everyone, I'm Ahmed Azyudi. At this slide, we are going to talk about two big things, employee engagement and work-life balance. They go hand to hand. So, why are people not engaged? Three main reasons. First, long working hours. Second, the competitive culture here in UAE. Third, not enough support from the organization. This is coming from our research that we have done as a team. Now, what happens when people aren't engaged? You get burnout, you get people leaving, but we can fix that by better pay packages, flexible hours, fewer working hours, and a lot more. There is too many ways to do it. The point is simple. If we take care of our people, they will take care about our work. That's what we need to do and focus on. Thank you.
This slide outlines the key recommendations derived from the article. Firstly, it emphasizes the importance of developing culturally oriented policies that enhance employee engagement while supporting a healthy work-life balance. Secondly, it highlights the value of integrating both supervisory and peer evaluations to ensure more accurate and effective performance measurement. In addition, organizations are encouraged to adopt flexible working conditions, which can improve employee satisfaction and productivity. Finally, the slide stresses the need for a clear and structured communication plan to support change management, boost employee morale, and strengthen overall engagement within the organization.
To conclude, this presentation highlighted the strong connection between employee engagement and work-life balance. We learned that when employees are able to maintain a healthy balance between their professional and personal lives, they are motivated, committed, and productive at work. We also discussed how employee engagement is influenced by other employment relations factors, such as leadership, communication, recognition, and workplace culture. At the same time, high level of engagement can positively impact these factors and contribute to a more supportive work environment. In addition, we examined the causes and consequences of employee engagement and saw how it directly affects employee performance, retention, well-being, and overall organizational success. Finally, we recommended several strategies to improve and sustain employee engagement and work-life balance, including flexible work arrangements, employee recognition programs, open communication, and well-being initiatives. Thank you for listening, and we welcome any questions.